Peggy 12.
Welcome to a very brief guide to The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. Whether you are a returning fan of Trails of Cold Steel or you're picking up the series for the first time, you are sure to find something exciting in this guided look through Trails of Cold Steel 3. With that in mind, let's dive right in. This is Rean Schwarzer, the main character of the Trails of Cold Steel series. He has recently graduated from Thor's Military Academy's main campus and received his diploma, and is now starting as an instructor at Thor's branch campus. He will also serve as the homeroom teacher for Class 7 Special Operations. Through Rean, you will experience a majority of the events of Trails of Cold Steel 3. The Trails of Cold Steel series takes place in the Erebonian Empire, a nation still recovering from a recent civil war. As a new instructor, Rean's goal is to guide the next generation of students towards a brighter future. The world of Trails of Cold Steel is constantly evolving. Every character has their own story that unfolds as the game progresses. Returning fans of the series may even recognize a few faces from the past.
It really is you, Rean.
If you're new to the series and are looking for a bit of background on Trails of Cold Steel, or you're a returning fan and just need a quick refresher, don't worry. Trails of Cold Steel 3 contains a comprehensive library of places, people, and terms to help you familiarize yourself with the world. Here we have a short background of the character Toa Herschel and the role she's played over the past few years. With all this info at your fingertips, you'll always feel caught up on current events.
Not bad at all.
The world of Trails of Cold Steel wouldn't be complete without a number of interesting side activities to participate in. Among them are fishing and a brand new collectible card game called Vantage Masters. Each of these activities offer different ways to shape your gameplay experience and explore different nuances of the world of Trails of Cold Steel. Now, before we go any further, let's meet the characters that you will be spending most of your time with in Trails of Cold Steel 3. Introducing the new students of Class 7.
My name is Kurt Vander. I'm from the capital.
I'm Una Crawford. I transferred here from the Crossbell Police Academy.
Altina Orion, formerly part of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
During the demo, you will have the opportunity to experience the dynamic gameplay of Trails of Cold Steel 3 in the technological training facility known as Einhell Keep. Dangerous monsters and other challenges await those who enter, so let's take a moment to review the basics of combat. Trails of Cold Steel 3 utilizes a flexible and accessible combat UI that is easy to learn and navigate, and allows players to implement a variety of strategies and maneuvers. A few of the notable features are the turn order on the left side of the screen and your party's current stats on the right. The lines between characters indicate their current combat lengths, and the smaller character portraits on the right indicate characters in your party but not currently on the field. As you can see in the middle, each direction and face button is tied to one of the 8 primary functions of combat. Let's briefly review each one. Select Attack to choose a single target to attack. You'll also need to consider the distance they can travel in one turn as represented by the yellow circle. With Move, you can strategically place your character on the battlefield. If you use arts, you'll have access to a wide variety of different elemental attacks. These are divided among offensive properties like direct damage and debuffing, as well as support arts that can heal and buff allies. Arts will take some time to charge up, but the wait is worth it.
Arcus activate!
Crafts are next. Crafts are special skills unique to each character. Unlike arts, crafts will be performed instantly but require CP or craft points to use.
Get back!
Although you can only have 4 party members at a time in battle, you can always swap out to other playable characters traveling with you. The right person for the fight is always at your fingertips. Brave Order is a new ability introduced in Trails of Cold Steel 3 that uses your Brave points to deliver a party-wide buff for a limited time. It can even be performed by allies not currently on the field. Your Brave points can be found on the top right corner of the screen. Finally, if things get really dire, you can always attempt to flee a battle.
Let's fall back!
it is a good idea to keep some smoke grenades around to help facilitate an easier escape. That covers the basics you'll need to know for combat in the field. Now it's time to put what you learned to the test and try out some exercises in Einhell Keep. Thank you for joining us, and good luck in the world of Trails of Cold Steel 3.
We did it!
Indeed. Good work.
Trails of Cold Steel 3. The legend of Class 7 begins anew.